So this is a very sad and yet very tragic story about Snenhlanhla that lost her life on Sunday, the 4th of May, just when she was about to leave work for the day at Pick n Pay at the Protea Glen branch mall. Snenhlanhla, who was only 22, was ambushed and brutally attacked by her ex-lover, who used a knife that he had just purchased from ShopRite in the same mall. Now, she sustained a number of wounds on her upper body and was certified unalived upon the scene when the police arrived. A memorial service was held in honor of her at the entrance of Pick n Pay, where anyone who was interested to attend was welcome. The community came together to pay their last respects to her and to support the family and their loved ones.
So sisahlanganisa amakhanda, but enginganazisa bona ukuthi Sisi oshonile at the age of 22, she was a breadwinner. As we speak, njengoba ngime phambi kwenu, there's absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. I have asked the family to give us time to see how best can we help them.
Snenhlanhla's family had also asked to view footage from that particular day when the incident took place, questioning why people inside the store didn't assist their daughter to the extent of her losing her life. So Anele Kula, who is the 26-year-old ex-boyfriend, was arrested and appeared at the Protea Glen Magistrates Court, where he abandoned his bail.
Understood.
So Anele was then remanded and informed that should he be found guilty in this case, he stands facing a life imprisonment. So this 26-year-old man has put his whole life at risk. As much as it's said that you are innocent until proven guilty, bottom line is Anele has ended the life of a fellow human being, a breadwinner to her family. This is yet another sad story of gender-based violations in this country. Condolences to Snenhlanhla's family. So we will be moving from one sad story to yet another. Please don't forget to comment and leave a like to assist the channel grow. So this next story took place at Pick n Pay in Kingsborough, where Utolerance Matsepo Palamuhlaka collapsed and took her last breath while at the till. Now, shoppers and staff were highly traumatized after witnessing this. The incident is said to have happened around 2:30 and the body was left on the floor. So operation continued as normal. Everything just continued as normal until around 5:30 p.m., which is when the body was finally collected. So Pick n Pay is being questioned on why they did not close to protect their customers as well as their staff from such a traumatizing experience. Now, the last story on this episode is one that took place yesterday at Thokoza in Johannesburg, as the intention was to bomb a cash and transit vehicle, but instead the criminal who was in possession of the bomb was exploded himself, and several of his Mzimba parts were found on the site.
Uthatha bangenza ngeemoto zabo eziright labantu imangale ubheke maybe uzobona ubuqhopho or inhloko
Now, just to give an update to all those that have been following the Joslin Smith case and are still interested in hearing the side of the story of the suspect that had burned down Kelly Smith's house. So a case of arson had been opened against her, and she goes by the name of Monique Gekana, who appeared at the Vredenburg Magistrates Court on Monday. So this is after she got arrested on the Friday before. So she was remanded and she will be appearing again on court on the 12th of May. However, a neighbor has come forward with information that the shack was now being used for drugs, and the community members saw it best for it to be removed. So after the shack had been burnt down, the police arrived the very next day to dig up where the shack actually was previously. So luckily, nothing was found there, which helps clear if there could be any indications or anything that we could find that could prove that Joslin was at one stage probably buried there.